Hi guys. So this episode is about calendar meeting invites or notice of meeting or calendar block off or whatever you want to call it. So I hope most of you would know already how to set a meeting, and maybe this episode could just be a more detailed run through of what you can do in terms of calendar invites. So actually, if you go to MS Teams, you can easily click Meet Now and get a link to share, and then just share it with the person you want to meet with if it's like an on the spot meeting, or just start meeting, and then from there you can just invite, copy meeting link, add participants, etc., so that can be an instant meeting. But if you want to set a meeting for another time, then click new meeting, and then of course add a title, your required attendee, and then set it for later. And then you can choose if you want it to repeat or just for today. You can also add a channel, so your invitee could prepare or read through materials ahead or know what you want to meet about. And then if you're setting a meeting via MS Teams calendar, it will automatically generate an MS Teams link, which will appear here after you send the invite. And then just type details here, like let's meet to align, agenda is this, yada yada. Okay. There, so that's basically it. And some other functions here that you can use would be the scheduling assistant. So this helps you check what is the available time for both me and Tibbs in this case. So here it shows that I am not available actually at 3 o'clock. So perhaps I could move it to this slot where both Tibbs and I don't have meetings. So there. And then I could also put in required response options. So I could request responses or not request responses. I could also tick here allow forwarding or not allow forwarding, meaning if I want to limit the meeting between me and Tibbs and she cannot and will not be able to invite others, then I should untick this. Okay, so that's especially important for meetings with sensitive topics or confidential matters, wherein you don't want your invitees to just go share to anyone the meeting link. So that's also an important tip for us when we're doing stakeholder meetings or exclusive by invite only meetings. Okay, and then actually you can also require registration, just like a webinar. So hang on, why is this here? There. So you can create that also, so that you can have a list of people prior to the meeting. Of course, there's a time zone that's automatically set to our time zone. You can also mark here if you want it to appear as busy, out of office, etc. Or if it's a private meeting, then the details will not appear in when other people look at your calendar. Okay, so then we go back to details. Alright, I won't send this through because Tibbs might get surprised. So I'll just discard it. Okay, now if it's a meeting that I've already set, so I'll just show you how you can easily edit it. So this is a meeting that I've set for next Friday. I double click it, These are the people I've invited. These are the details. So if I don't want it to be an MS Teams meeting, I should edit and delete this. Okay, otherwise people will get confused. For example, if your meeting is a Zoom meeting and your calendar invite has an MS Teams link, then that really confuses people where to go. Okay, so better to delete. Or if it's a face-to-face meeting and there is no option for people to attend virtually, then you should delete the link. That's the thing with MS Teams. So, but if you set a calendar invite via Outlook, your Outlook calendar, which is this, it doesn't automatically generate an online meeting link. So, for example, I create a meeting for today. There. So, unless I click this, there won't be an online link that will be sent. So, but if I click this, there, see, it will appear. And then if I change my mind and don't want to host it online, then I should click this. Okay, so that's Outlook for you. Going back to MS Teams. So there, and then on the side, I'll see who has accepted the meeting invite for next Friday, this part. And those who have not responded will also be seen. So you'll see accepted or no response. Okay, and then I can also copy the link so I can share. But really, you know, it should be very easy for people to access the meeting. And I know we've been used to copying link and sending the links to people before the start of meetings, but everyone should actually have access to the links if they look at their calendars. So other details, when I'm editing an invite, I could also see attendance for previous meetings. So this is a recurring every Friday meeting, and I could see that last Friday, these were the people who attended the meeting. Okay, and then Jed presented something, others as well. This was the meeting duration. We could also utilize a whiteboard during the meeting, and this would record the things that we put in the whiteboard if ever. I could also set breakout rooms. You've seen Shell do this a lot in our meetings. So I could create rooms and then within the meeting, say 6, add rooms, and then I could designate people to go into rooms. So if there would be different topics within the meeting, we could switch rooms, no? And I could assign people to rooms. So there. And then, yeah, Q&A, we didn't set it up, so it's not there. But chat is here. So all of our chat recording is here. And then, yeah, files also that were shared within the meeting will be here. Alright, so going back to the details of the meeting. So in this case, I wanted to, for example, cancel the meeting for next Friday. I could click this and just cancel the occurrence because I still want the series intact. So just for next Friday, I will cancel it and I will put a cancellation note. Alright, so hi team, canceling this meeting due to conflict. And then, or I'll say, we will just meet the following week. and then I click cancel occurrence. Okay, so it disappears now, but it will still be there for the following Friday. Okay, and then as with what I mentioned before, prior to a meeting, you can actually either edit, chat, copy the link, cancel, and then fix some details. So if you need to say something prior to the meeting, like you're running late or this meeting will be adjusted, you can chat. And everyone should get that also. All right. Um, So to show you a little bit of the difference between Outlook. So this is my calendar. Also on Outlook, you can also add other calendars. Like I can add Amor's, and I can see Amor's calendar, which is in red, and mine in pink, and see if where she is today, if we have the same meetings or not, etc. So you can do that. Um, you can do that by adding calendar, and anyone within our MS Teams could also add other people's calendars unless they disallow it. Yeah, I think that's it. More or less, it's the same. Apart from the one I mentioned earlier, wherein for Outlook, it's not automatically an online meeting. Okay, I think that's it for now. And then just let me know if you have questions. Bye.